Day 5, the voice of truth. Welcome back, beautiful souls, to learning English through Krishna philosophy. I'm your host, Reddy, and here we don't just learn English, we learn life. Word by word, story by story, heart to heart. Yesterday in the Chariot of Guidance, we watched Krishna help Arjuna find clarity amid chaos. But today, on Day 5, the voice of truth, we dive even deeper into that quiet, golden moment when truth whispers louder than fear. Because sometimes, the hardest person to be honest with is ourselves. Once upon a time, the sky above Kurukshetra burned gold, not with war, but with silence. Arjuna sat in his chariot, his bow trembling in his hand. Thousands of soldiers waited, hearts pounding, breath held, and yet in that vast noise, all Arjuna could hear was the storm inside. He turned to Krishna and whispered, "How can I fight, Krishna? These are my own people, my teachers, my brothers. My heart doesn't allow it." Krishna looked at him, smiling, that calm, knowing smile that seems to hold the universe in it. He said softly, "Arjuna, your truth is not in your fear. Your truth lies in your dharma, in doing what's right, not what's easy." Arjuna closed his eyes. He wanted someone to tell him what to do, but Krishna didn't command. He guided. He reminded Arjuna that truth is not always loud. Sometimes it's a whisper buried beneath layers of doubt. Now, let's time travel a little. Cut to a modern classroom, years later. A boy named Arav sits with his head down, staring at his exam sheet. His friends whisper around him, "Just copy, no one's watching." He feels the same battle Arjuna once fought, to do what's right or what's convenient. His heart thumps. The pen feels heavier than a sword. And suddenly, his grandmother's voice echoes in his head, the one who used to tell him Gita stories at bedtime. When you're lost, child, ask yourself, what would Krishna say if he were sitting beside you? He looks at the question paper again. He breathes, and in that silence, he hears it, the voice of truth. Not from the sky, not from the book, but from within. He chooses not to cheat. He writes slowly, truthfully, maybe not perfectly, but purely. And that day, Arav learned English, yes, but more importantly, he learned the grammar of the soul. Because truth is the only language understood everywhere, by gods, by humans, by hearts. So tell me, dear listener, when was the last time you heard your inner voice? Maybe it whispered when you were about to lie to a friend. Maybe it spoke when you stayed silent while someone was hurt. Or maybe it appeared as peace, that feeling when you finally do the right thing. Krishna didn't say always win, he said always act with truth. Because truth doesn't guarantee comfort, it guarantees freedom. So next time you're stuck, don't shout to the world for answers. Just pause and listen. That's where Krishna speaks, not from temples or books, but from within you. Difficult words and meanings. 3. Convenient, adjective, easy or comfortable, but not always right. Example, cheating was convenient, but honesty was courageous. 4. Echo, verb, to repeat or reflect a sound or feeling. Example, her grandmother's words echoed in Arav's mind. 5. Freedom, noun, the state of being free, peace from guilt or control. Example, truth gives a kind of freedom no lie can match. Summary, Krishna teaches us that truth is not in fear but in dharma. Honesty isn't about perfection, it's about courage. Listening to your inner voice is the highest form of intelligence. Every time we act truthfully, we strengthen our soul and our language. So, my dear listener, as you step into your day, remember, the world may test you, tempt you, confuse you, but the voice of truth is always inside, waiting patiently to be heard. This is Reddy, and you're listening to Learning English through Krishna philosophy, where stories meet self-discovery, and every word brings you closer to wisdom. Tomorrow, we meet again, for Day 6, the Dance of Detachment, a story where Krishna shows us how letting go can be the most graceful step in the dance of life. Until then, stay kind, stay true, and stay tuned. Jai Shri Krishna.